Yeah, so the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special dropped on Disney Plus this past Friday, a month before Christmas, and I put up just a quick review of my quick thoughts. Um, but I'll have you go first. What did you think of this here Christmas special?
Yeah, I thought it was a good, fun time. Didn't expect the whole thing to be basically Drax and what's her name, Mantis,
Mantis.
which was it was an interesting surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I did like them together. I could see, I told Danielle, I said if you wanted to do a whole thing just with them kind of bantering back and forth, I would probably watch that honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I thought they had some really funny moments. Some things were I shouldn't say. There was a few things that I found funny. I thought most of it I didn't laugh all that much.
Okay.
But I liked the whole Kevin Bacon bit. I did think that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I like what Marvel's doing with their whole kind of side things where Marvel special presentation that we obviously saw it with Werewolf by Night, and we see it again with Guardians of the Galaxy. So again, I'm excited to see what else they can do. So yeah, it was pretty good. I had a good time.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think there was a lot that worked for me. I did find it very funny. But as I said in my quick review, there was a couple things that I was just like, oh, that one was a miss for me. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh, the song at the beginning and stuff, kind of the title sequence. I didn't really care for that song. I felt like
Yeah, didn't realize that was a real band.
Yeah, I think that maybe played into it. It was just like a little goofy for me. Like like the guy's like goatee is like sticking straight down, and like I get it. Like I'm just saying it didn't work for me. I shouldn't even go into the negative because it just I don't know. I don't even know what it was that didn't work for me for that. And I think maybe it was just the delivery that they were like, oh, this song we just thought of, and then they just like sing this like 4-minute song. But I also get that the joke was that it was so long. But other than that, honestly, once that kind of slow start got going, I was really on board for this, particularly all the Drax and Mantis stuff. I was just like so like you said, just so happy just to see their dynamic at play, and like seeing them on Earth, because it's like it's easy to be like, oh, Drax and Mantis are probably two of the not weaker, but two of the lesser powered, Guardians or whatever. They're on Earth and they're just getting, he's just laughing when he's getting shot. Like he's just like, it tickles, stop.
Yeah.
Like that was so funny. And then like he just flips the cop car and Mantis goes in and it's like, I'm sorry about my friend. Here's this little man, and it's the candy cane. Like I liked the whole like, do you want that, stupid doll, or do you want to, deliver Peter the best present he's ever gonna have for Christmas? And he goes, funny little man. And she's like, no. And then it just like smash cuts to them chasing Kevin Bacon. Like there were definitely some beats in this that like I really, really laughed and found very funny. But then not everything landed for me, like I said. But the heart, just like any James Gunn production, the heart is like, oh my God, it's so good in this. And honestly, by the end, I wasn't like crying, but I was like tearing up when it's just like Peter and Mantis have that like great moment. And also gotta give him props. We're gonna talk about him in a little bit here. Chris Pratt as this character, he's just got something, man. Peter Quill is such a good character. Like every moment that guy was on screen in this, I felt for him. I just feel like Peter Quill is like one of the best written characters in the MCU so far. He's just like every step of his journey I feel like is so like ingrained in my brain. And I just feel like Chris Pratt plays him with all the weight of that history of everything we know that's happened before and everything we've seen that's happened before. And then I liked Cosmo's kind of light introduction in this. Cosmo, the cosmonaut dog.
Oh yeah. Did you enjoy the budget cuts? the animation to kind of like almost save money, probably.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Are you talking about like specifically like the Michael Rooker stuff, like with Yondu?
Yeah, I was just thinking like Mike Rooker, bring him back. Got to bring him back probably for a voice, but like, do we really need to cast like a young Peter? Or can we just draw him?
Yeah, I really liked that. I did see on obviously still way cheaper, but James Gunn, I think it was his Instagram, tweeted today that they did it was old school like rotoscoped animation. So they brought Michael Rooker in like his Yondu jacket, not like full costume, just like his jacket, and then basically had a stand-in because the kid who plays young Peter Quill, Stanley from It, is like 18, 19 now, so he looks nothing like young Peter Quill anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So they basically just, filmed them on a green screen and then just drew over it. And I really liked it. I thought it was cool. And then he said something like he was trying to do that, like, oh, it's just kind of a weird thing, like with the holiday special for Star Wars, that there's just like this animated section for no reason. Like, right. I was like, that's pretty funny. And then, of course, again, like the heart with the Guardians, then at the end you realize, Yondu said he hated Christmas, but then that's when he got Peter the Blasters, and you're like, oh my god, that guy's dead, R.I.P. But yeah.
In the very beginning with the band, like you're talking about, like I said, I didn't know it was a real band. I thought that guy, the lead guy who was the one talking, I thought he sounded a lot like Mark Proksch, I think that's his name. He's in, The Office, and he's in Better Call Saul. He's always like that awkward guy in those two shows.
Oh, is he like from like What We Do in the Shadows, like the bald guy? Yeah, my baseball cards, like that guy from Better Call Saul.
I thought it kind of sounded like him in the beginning. I was like, oh, is that? Obviously, it wasn't.
Yeah. Why hasn't he been in the MCU?
Bring him
in. Exactly.
He could be a character.
He's got to be. No, exactly. If they ever do the spin-off, even if it's a one-off, actually, there you go. I just got it. Jumping ahead, spoilers again for this whole special. Jumping ahead to the post-credit scene. If Rocket is telling us the truth and there is going to be another holiday special, don't let it be this Guardians. Give me a holiday special with Michelle Yeoh and Sly Stallone and that whole crew from the end of Guardians 2, the original Guardians. I want to see that one with like Ving Rhames and stuff. Or at least an episode of What If with like that. What if the original Guardians were the Guardians? I think that would be really, really cool. But yeah, I just it really worked for me. And like you said, the Kevin Bacon stuff, which I think could very easily just be stupid, I think really worked. I liked that Peter wasn't like, oh my god, it's Kevin Bacon. He was just like, you kidnapped a man. What is wrong with you? Like, it was, and I loved when they were like, "You're an actor," and they were like disgusted.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
All right, let's see here. I don't know what just happened to my screen. Okay, so yeah, that was our thoughts on the Guardians holiday special. Let us know, what do you guys think of the holiday special if you're watching after the fact. Let us know in the comments down below.